reminds me of Tamagotchi. Ah, chat, do you remember Tamagotchi?
Thank you so much for that follow. Remember that all follows are anonymous. It's nicer that way. Can lurk in peace. Okay. Hopefully I haven't completely fucked this up. There we go. Now my frame rate is low. I only have the one light, so we'll have to make do. I wish the window capture thing would like do a partial match of the window title, because Audacious puts like the song name in the window title. So when the source goes away and comes back, it's like, oh, there's no thing called 2.demo scene radio blah 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 Audacious. And it's stupid. It worked fine in Windows. Come on, Linux.
44 months. That's almost a year plus 2 with this retro computing nerd. Retro subs went up by 1.
Copan, thank you so much. 44 months. Holy shit, dude. That's incredible. I've also just noticed that I forgot to delete the old thingamabob. The old thingamabob from the overlay, because I put my Streamlabs one back. There we go. Dashboard. I'll fix that real quick before we get started. Overlays. New overlay 2025. Edit. Don't need that. Save. That reloaded chat, but you know what? That's fine. Cool. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So I've got something hopefully pretty interesting planned for today. I have my Socket 370, like my Pentium 3 motherboard. It has a fault where you plug a keyboard, or you power it up, it goes through the video BIOS logo, it goes to the BIOS screen, and then after the memory count finishes, it goes beep, 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 beep. And what is that? That's like holding a key down, because you have the first beep and then the, what do they call it? The Typematic repeat delay thing. Anyway, so you get the first thing and then the delay and then the repeating key. So I want to fix that. The I'm busy. No, that's all. It only makes a key being held down beeps. So I started to troubleshoot it off camera, and I thought, oh, this is a good opportunity to get all this set up and try it out. So that's what we're doing. My first troubleshooting step was to remove the I'm busy beeps are the ones when it's completely. Oh yeah. No, I know the ones that you mean. Yeah, no, this is like everything's fine, but you're holding a key down. So anyway, to start troubleshooting it, I went over to one of my friend's place over at over just a little bit further away from Brisbane, and we took an oscilloscope to it because he had all of his like workbench and everything set up, and there was noise on the keyboard lines. Like the keyboard lines are supposed to be like ground to 5 volts and like nice square waves for the clock and the data, but it was like 1 to 2.5 volts and like very noisy and like lots of like it was crossed over or shorted out with something. So we turned the power off and we started probing the little resistor networks that are, you know, around the keyboard port, and they all in circuit, at least they looked okay. And I ran out of time that day, so we left it at that. And then when I got all of this set up a little bit more, I thought I'll take the parts off the board and measure them. So I took the first resistor network off and it measured okay. And then the next 2 parts were like right next to each other. So it was really hard to get one of them off. So I took both of them off, which is not good troubleshooting, but it worked. And hey Dash, what's going on, mate? Welcome on in. Here comes trouble. Yeah, doing good. This is going to be my first Workbench stream in my new place, so I'm pretty fucking hyped, pretty psyched for it. So anyway, I took all of the parts off. I took all 3 of these little passive network parts off, and the problem went away. So, thank you, appreciate it. It's not the best camera and lens for this setup, but I'm working towards something better. But it gets the job done. It looks okay. I'll have to get a what do you mean? Like a... What do you mean? What do I mean? Like a microscope for the much more up close stuff. But this will be okay for most things, I think. So the problem went away, and so now I've got to try to see if I can rebuild enough of it. Microscope cam, something like that. Yeah. That's the aim. Maybe not quite as sophisticated as what old mate Lewis has, but yeah. So I've got to reconstruct enough of that circuit to make sure that the actual Super IO chip isn't fried. And that's where I am up to. Let's go across to the Workbench. Let's see. 16 by 9. This one. Oh, and that's already working there nicely. Cool. Hello. So it's this part's down here that I've taken off. You can see there's 3 of them. Very smooth, very smooth. Mr. Cloaked Alien, welcome on in, my guy. Glad to have you. So these are the parts that came off. How's it going, Cloaked? Good to see you. These are the parts that came off. Maybe turn them over. Swedish music, is it? And there's the other one. So those are the parts that I took off. Notice that I've only got 2 here. There's a 3rd one. And it just pinged off into the void and was consumed by the carpet. So it'll never be seen again. Or it might turn up in the vacuum cleaner's dust bag one day. So tiny. It belongs to the carpet now. That's correct. That's exactly right. So these are, yeah, these are the parts that I took off. And so my plan of attack is going to be to figure out which pads I need to use here for the keyboard, because these, you notice that like each of these like elements here has 4 rows. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's just like 4 resistors. 1, 2, 3, 4 resistors side by side. Back in a few minutes, promised the cats I'd clean. Gotcha. That's a valid excuse. I'm sure they'll understand. I'll see you soon, my guy. See you soon. So it has 4 elements, and that's 2 for the keyboard clock, keyboard data, and 2 for the mouse clock, and mouse data. My intention is to use USB mice on here, so I only need 2 of the resistors. So I'm going to try, and I've got my what is it? I don't know, it's like 32 gauge or something. My wire wrapping wire. It's a 32 gauge or 36 gauge. It's tiny. I was going to ask you today while you're streaming when you're on next. Good to see you on. Thank you. Thanks, Dash. Yeah. It's I'm only really on every like second week at the moment, but it's it might build up, or it may just stay at this level. We'll see what happens. But yeah, no, it's good to have you here, man. Good to see you. So my plan is, can I do this now? Yeah, look at that. My plan now is to use a bit of prototype board and some resistors that I've got out of my stock. They're not exactly the same, but they're pretty close values. And reproduce these little guys on here, and then use the thin wire to like hook it back up to those little tiny pads on the motherboard there. OK Industries, yeah, OK Industries. It's not great. It's okay. Oh man. So yeah, that's sort of that's the plan for today. So I've got to do a bit of theory crafting first. Because I need to work out which pads on here to connect to. So just to give you an idea, let me move things out of the way for a moment. So I can get the full thing under there? Yeah, I can get the full thing under there. It's very blown out though. I need a better light. I need some more diffuse lights for this setup to really work properly. Wooly, hey Wooly. How's it going? Good to see you. I'm trying, I've got Twitch chat on this monitor, but I don't have YouTube chat on this monitor, so I'm just having to glance over here every now and then and make sure that I'm engaging with those fine people over there. Welcome on in, Wooly. It's good to see you. So that's probably about as good as I can get it without a better light. I need to get like a really diffuse sort of... Yeah, but see now the front of it's in darkness. And the top of it's shiny, so you can't fucking see everything. I hate it. It's an IKEA lamp. Anyway, this really sort of really blows out the image. I need to get like maybe 2 lights, but really like diffuse ones. I need to sort that out. Anyhow, this chip up here, that is the that's the Super I/O chip. So that handles like the keyboard port, mouse port, serial port, parallel port. I think it does the it handles like resetting the motherboard when the power signal is good and stuff like that. But 2 of the pins on this, of this tiny little pins over here. Let's see if we can get eyes on that. Yeah, look at that. That's the bastard there. And it's 2 of these pins. I think it's like 80, like 87 and 80 and 81 or something like that. They are the keyboard pins, keyboard data and keyboard clock. And if worst comes to worst, I can solder onto this chip. I've done that before. I've soldered onto a PS2. I've modded a PS2 on the stream. Because I'm so talented. But yeah, I prefer to pick them up from... Pick those signals from up here because they'll be... these are a little bit more spaced apart than the pins on that chip over there. So that's the plan. So I have to map out all these little pads here, draw myself up a little map of those. Probably do it like oriented this way. So that's towards me. Attach my wrapping wire where it needs to be on here. Go up to my little breakout board. I'll just cut out like a little section of this so I can, like, I don't know, double side tape it there or something. And then have fly leads going back to the keyboard connector. So that's the plan. Yeah. So if we're I'm feeling confident. I don't think that there's any damage to the Super I/O chip. If there is, then all that's going to happen is I get this back to like how it was before I removed the little pieces. So nothing lost really. It wasn't working, and it'll be the same level of not working if I do all this and nothing changes. So let's do it. Okay. So I'm going to come back over here. Hello. And I'm going to... Whoop. Oh, I never actually set that up. That's purple. The purple rectangle. Oh, after all that, I didn't set up... Hang on. Bear with me. New scene. NS. Satellite. Desktop. There it is. Why can't I see it? Scene. Oh, sorry, no, desktop. There it is. No. This one. Transform copy. Transform paste. Boom. And then we put it down there. Okay, that works. That works. That works. So let's start with, we've got, this is the schematic. This is still up for you guys, isn't it? So this is the schematic of the motherboard, and this is the section we're interested in. Whoop. This is the section we're interested in here. So we've got the 1 resistor network, 2 resistor network, and the capacitor network, which are the 3 little parts that I removed from the motherboard. So I need to find out on RN92, which is the one closest to the edge, thank God. Which one of these are connected to K-clock and K-dat? Cool. Ooh. A Sid remix of One Must Fall. Hell yeah. Da, 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 da. Alright, now it's going to be the way to, what's going to be the way to film this? This, I suppose. It's not really the easiest way for me to do it, but you know. Okay. She's beeping, boys. She's beeping. Alright, so 92 is here. My chip is over here. Let's start probing. Da, 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 da. Ah, so one of these is going to go to VCC, so maybe we can check that first. So one side. What am I missing there? Is this a change in the design or something? So this is the fuse here. Okay. Okay, so I just didn't have a good contact before. Okay, so the side closest to the keyboard jack is facing plus 5 volts. All right, let's sketch this up. Let's sketch this up. So we've got the corner of the motherboard like this. And the keyboard socket is like that. Socket. And then we have our 3 devices. 1, 2, 3, and they each have 1, 2, 3, 4 pins. 1, 2, 3, 4 pins on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one closest to me is RN92. The furthest one is RN83. And the next one is CN1. I'm an artiste. I am l'artiste. All right, so the right-hand side of RN92. These are all 5 volt from the fuse. Okay. Step 1 done. So that means that this side of RN92 connects to the chip. Yes. So this side goes to the Super IO. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Blue paint. And so 2 of these are going to be for the mouse and 2 of these are going to be for the keyboard. Fuck it, I've done this. No, 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 no. Okay. So I need to buzz these out. Now, let's go find the data sheet for this chip. So this is IT8712F. Data sheet. First link, bingo. Kidding me? Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew. Ah, dear. What's going on in TV land? Wooly Dash Coburn, hope you're all having a good time, guys. Hello out there in YouTube land, by the way. You are valued. You are welcome. join in the conversation or lurk as you are. Just chilling. Good to see. Love it, love it. Just wanted to make sure you guys knew I hadn't forgotten about you. So we are looking for... what's it? K-clock. Now it was around the pin. There it is there. So pin 80 and 81 are K-dat and K-clock. Okay. Lunar Magicking? Fuck yeah. Love that. I need to mark out where these fucking what's the outline of what the camera can see. Okay, so where are we? 64, 66. I'm going to turn this around so it's on the side that I can see. Put you on the second monitor while you get off my butt and do a clone. Ooh, good work. Multitasking. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. 64. Is that 5? I think I need to be able to see this. Oh, that's no better. Ah, hang on, that's 102, 101, 100. So that's 90. Does that mean that this line here is 80? It does. So that's... I think I'm on 80 there. Okay, so that one is 80. And the one next to it is 81. So they're very, very, very small. I really need to get my macro deck thing set up too. So it's the furthest two. So it's this one and this one. They go to 80 and 81. And those are 80 is KDAT, keyboard data, and this one is keyboard clock. Okay, first part's done. Ari imported this song. Oh, really? What's it called? Nectarine Demo Scene Radio. Format orb? Format orb, Rose. Oh, Rose is the name of the song. Okay. Nice one. Yeah, Arian is like... Arian is... doot with scene music. Oh my god. Absolute bangers. Arian, yeah, Arian's a beast. Whew. Okay, so we have 2 of the data pins that I'm looking for. Now the other ones might be a bit more easy actually, because I just need to find out which ones go away to the keyboard socket. So pin 1 and pin 5 of the PS2 port. PS2 board pin out. Oh, how handy. So yeah, pin 1 data, pin 5 clock. Okay. Okay. Cool. Nice and easy. Whoops. Welcome. Accidentally did a bunch of chores. No problem, Cloaked. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've just done the first part of mapping out the repair. So these turn around. So these pads here are all that is between the Super I/O chip and the keyboard socket. So I just had to map out. Is it repaired now? Not quite. Not quite. We're just gathering information. We're just gathering information for the minute. So now I know where I can pick up these lines from the Super I/O chip. And now I need to know where I can pick these ones up from. So there's 2 places I can actually. I can get them from that side of CN1 or that side of RN83. RN83 might be... RN83 is one option, I guess. But I could just solder it to the back of the PCB. What were the components that were there? I will show you. They were just resistor networks. These guys. So one is a resistor network and one is actually a capacitor network. There was a third one, but it just like pinged off and left this plane of reality. Yeah. Yeah, so a resistor pack and a capacitor pack. And two resistor packs and a capacitor pack. Yeah, I really should have a microscope for this kind of activity. But I'm making do with what I got, which is my eyeballs. So one of these is bad, actually. So one of these components is bad. I don't know which one. I am hopefully not going to do this bodge and find out that it's actually the Super I/O chip that's fucked. Would not be able to do my N64 without the microscope. Oh yeah, I'm getting a microscope. I think that's the next thing, a microscope or a hot air gun, because I don't have either of those things. So that's where I can pick up those 2 signals from the Super I/O chip, and theoretically I can just go from there straight to the bottom of the keyboard connector. So if I go back to back to this. So pin 1. I'm going to guess that that's pin 1. Warranty void something something. Yeah, probably. Okay, yeah. I think that's right. So these two outermost ones, I don't think I can focus up closer than that. Oh, just. So I think these two topmost pins here correspond with these ones, I think. Which means that I can just tap on to, what do I need? Pin 1 and 5. So that one and that one. I can verify that. I have a super high-tech a super high-tech probe here, which is called a twist tie with the end stripped off. So hold one end like that. Hang on. Oh no, they just go up to 5 volts, don't they? They go off to the chip. Okay, okay. So I need... RN92, they go to the chip. Okay, so I need to get from RN83, which is the one that's further back. Oh no, I don't need to do that at all. A high bandwidth probe. Yes. Welcome on in, Carl. How are you? That's right. I just wanted to do that. Yes. I want to go like that. And just probe these. So that one, it's that one, and that one. It's that one. Okay. Alright. Data. The data is acquired. The data has been acquired. I am actually going really well, yeah. Just trying out my Workbench streaming stuff. It's so much better than my old setup. I'm really happy with it so far. A few minor tweaks. I need to find a better way to have my stuff on this monitor and not have to look over there at the YouTube chat. Speaking of which, keen for Listerine, welcome on in. I like it when it does the beep beep thing. Yes, that means beep beeps are good. In today's episode, beep beeps are good. Yeah, welcome on in. Thanks for joining in. And so now I need to reconstruct. Beep means science. Yes. Correct. So that means I can now build this. And hopefully restore keyboard connectivity to my Socket 370 motherboard. Is your BBS still up? Yeah, my BBS is still up. Absolutely. Telnet to easycom.retroswim.net if you haven't already. Port 2323, very important. Alright, so I'm going to need some wire. I'm going to need cutters. I'm going to need soldering. Solder. Open this up a bit. So I think my first challenge is going to be to solder onto the wires here. So let's get a length of this. So let's get this heating up. Pine Sill represent. Alright, now stripping this wire. That's what this is for, I think. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Who's that?
I have 4 words
Just
for
Cook.
you. I love this company. Yes!
Just Cook, welcome on in. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. What game is this? This is the game of microsurgery. Ah, dear. Welcome on in, everybody. Thanks so much for the raid, my guy. Much appreciated. This is the game is RetroSim gets trolled by a broken old motherboard. That's right. Oh, my shout out is a little bit lackluster, isn't it? I'm moving everything across to a new system, so all my commands and everything are just like... I started putting them back in and decided to start streaming before everything was quite ready. Thanks for the follows, by the way, and welcome in new friends. They're all anonymous. Welcome Exhorted. Welcome Fragfudder. Welcome Big Show. Yeah, so I've got an old Pentium 3 system. The keyboard stopped working. The parts that I took off, let me show you. Are about this big. So those squares are 10mm squares, and one of those parts, there were 3 of those parts, that's one of them, are no good. One of them is no good, but I don't know which one. So I'm going to bodge in some new parts to try and revive this system. And sort of breaking in my new setup in the process. So yeah, that's what's happening tonight. Juz, I know that you'll appreciate my new layout, my new System 7.5 inspired layout. I'm very proud of it. The camera window is what do you call it? It's See You See Me. It was like one of the really early web chat things. It was like on Mac first. And the chat thing is meant to be like AOL Instant Messenger, but like an ancient version of it. The toolbar thing, yes. The what's it called? The control strip. The control strip. Yeah. And you could have like your volume and your resolution, and like other system extensions could put things in it, like stretched across the bottom of the screen. Good times. So yeah, that's what we're working on, is fixing this motherboard. It's not a Mac motherboard, I'm afraid, but it's a very special motherboard to me. It's probably my favorite PC. So I really would like to get it fixed. I hope that's the aim. You may also notice that my audio is not up to where it once was. I've started this is all running on Linux now, and I haven't set up my audio filters. I haven't brought them across from Windows, so this is just like the dry audio out of my lapel / hat mic. I think it doesn't sound too bad dry, but I know it can be better. It's all a work in progress. But I had this project to do in the middle of it, so here we are. And I was just connecting everything up to start doing some soldering, so that's the fun that we're about to embark upon. So welcome on in, friends and strangers, and the viewing general public. Let's go solder some. Let's go do some electronics. I haven't got my macro deck or my stream deck or anything set up, so I'm just doing everything like completely manually. Alright, so I need these 2 pins. We're looking at that pin and that pin. We need to get some wires onto those. So we've got our wire. I think I've mentioned this is like 32 gauge or 36 gauge or something like that. Like, it's tiny. You can break it by hand. So, let's get this prepped. Is it hot? Yep. that tinned. Tip cleaned. Alright. I think that's I think I might need to use tweezers for this. Stompsy, hey, welcome on in. Good to see you. I think that's on there. I think wouldn't mind getting a little bit more solder on there, but oh yeah, that's better. Whew. I was dragged in, but I was dyeing my hair. Ah. This looks finicky. It is extremely finicky. I probably shouldn't be doing something like this with my crappy fine motor skills and everything that I have, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Because nuts anyone that says I can't. Cool. Dye my hair, so I was listening but couldn't type hello. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Why the heck not? Exactly. So, let's tin this. I probably could have stood to be using a finer tip, you know, but what are you gonna do? Probably wouldn't have also gone astray to be using a flux pen for this. But, you know what? Let's just do it on hard mode instead. Okay. Okay. Shit. Sorry, I keep bumping the... Trying to get it in next to the other one. That's it. I think that's it. I think that's got it. This thing better be able to run SNW. Well, actually, it's funny you should say that because it probably can actually run like one of those really early versions of ZSNES. You know, what's his name? MVG did that video recently about ZSNES. Yeah, this system should be able to run ZSNES. It should be able to run it pretty well, actually. So, snip that off. Let's, now they are not shorted together. I did it! I did it! I did it! ZSNES for DOS. Yeah, boy! Accuracy and latency might be out the window. Retro's first 96 as ZSNES SNW speedrun. World record, let's go, BB. Okay, so that's dare I say the most difficult part done. Good man, cable management, not like what I did. Put a screw straight through the... Whoopsie doodle. So, I think what I want to do first is find my my hot glue gun and just plock a bit of hot glue over that just to put some strain relief on the cable because they are very fragile little connections. And then we'll also maybe mount this somehow. Cut it off to about there. Double-sided tape it to there, and then the circuitry can hang over here. Do USB-powered hot glues? They probably do. They probably do. But like a normal hot glue gun is like less than $10. So I don't know why you necessarily would. Yeah. So let's get this in. You guys want to see something cool, actually? I'll put this aside for a second. So have you guys ever seen wire wrap being done? This is an example of what it looks like. Where are we? This side. So it actually twists. It twists the wire around the. It twists the wire around the end of the pin, but the idea is that it, as it does it, it like pulls the wire around the pin, such that the corners of the pin actually like bite into the wire, and you end up getting a very, very good electrical and mechanical connection with no solder, no glue or anything like that. So I'll demo it since I've found my tool for it and everything. So you strip off the end of it. The tool has a little jaw. The middle of the tool has this little jaw, so you can put your wire through it. And it's a cheap one, so it's not very sharp. There we go. Now, I think that ends the undoing end, so there's a little hole there. We'll just put the end of the wire into the No, this way. I'm sure of it. Yeah. So the wire goes in the side of the tool and comes out the hole in the end. And then we just poke it on the end. And there's our connection. I'm pulling on it. I think I did it wrong. I think I needed to like not have quite as much of the metal poking out the end. Let's try it again. I haven't done this in a long time. Yeah, that's right. So you just poke this through just a little bit. I think. What am I missing? Something like that. Anyway. Comet Cruiser, hey, how are you? What tool is that? This is a wire wrapping tool. And I know why, it's because I put it in the wrong way. Can you tell I don't do this often? Let's try it one more time. I'm sure I can get it right. I'm sure if I just try all the combinations, you know. Where are we? Go. Too much. We'll do it. This is it this way. Yeah, it's the. Of course, it's the fucking opposite way. Yeah, that's the. This is the way. So insert it. It's not real clear, is it? There's like the main hole, and then there's like a little side hole. The wire has to go up the little side hole so that it comes out of this channel. And then I think you bend it across the entry there. And then, or something like that. I give up. How you doing, Comet Cruiser? I'm doing well. It's not my forte. I just used it for this project because it's nice thin wire. That was embarrassing. I got it right once though. See it on that one. Socket 370, yeah. I want to revive this computer, and then I want to run ZSNAS on it. Oh, is that the other? It is. I just found the third one. I just found number 3. I thought number 3 was lost to the carpet gods. How about that? There they are. 1, 2, 3. Are we just bypassing it? Oh, we are. I'm replacing it. So I'm going to build a little prototype board with some normal size, human workable things. But I would like to hot glue this down so that I don't damage it too badly if I have a slip or something. Anyway, so I'm going to go and find my hot glue gun. I'll be back very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. Seamless. Okay, I'm back. Got my hot glue. I couldn't find my hot glue sticks, but there's enough in there, I think, for today. How's everybody? How is everybody today? How's your week been? How's your hobby things? What's all been going on in your guys' spheres lately? I've as you can see, I've been renovating the place. My bot has a lot of work to be done. But, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Piece by piece. I'm putting it all back together. I want to get some better webcams. Sick of printers? Bro, same. I'll give the same advice I give to anybody that wants to buy a printer. Go on eBay and try and find like used LaserJet 5s and LaserJet 6s. They work with everything. The toners are still made and they're just bulletproof printers. And they're getting harder and harder to find because they're slowly dying, but like they're honestly the best printer to buy. Half a PS1 working that I haven't touched since. Ooh, nice work, nice work. Work and work. Mood. Mood. Oh, I know, it's tragic. It's tragic. I don't actually have a printer at the moment. I'm not even mad. I don't. Can't scan without ink. Ah, big brain moves there. So, yeah, I think it might be hot glue to the rescue for the rest of this project. Is it? Yeah, it's getting there. I like my Vectra. HP used to be, they used to be cool, man. They used to be cool. What happened? What happened? Let me get better webcams. These ones are showing their age a bit. A Holden Vectra. Got him. Got him. Got his ass. Ah, dear. Okay, so I think the hot glue gun is up to temperature. It's time to resume. Clear these out the way. Okay. See that? If that's a bit better. Oh, they put this stupid little stand on there. It doesn't do anything. Okay. In you go. Okay. Now I realise that's probably a little bit much, but I really don't, like I really want these wires to be strain relieved. But I can still see them. I can still see where they came from. So this one is the data, and this one is the clock. The only correct way to use hot glue is to use too much. Truth. Yeah, fuck printers. Who needs a printer? Okay. So I figure I probably want like 3. If I cut this like. Look at that. To there. Flawless. What if it's a 3D printer? Oh, 3D printers get a bit of a pass, I think. Oh, I'm just thinking actually. Hot glue won't be the best for sticking to like a surface, but what if I stuck it like to the side of the USB so that there's like shapes and grooves and things for it to smoosh into? No, because I want to use the USB port. That's alright, we'll just put it on here. Maybe I can... No, if I'm careful with it, it should be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. Okay. So let's put this... Actually, I'm going to do one sanity thing. Before I continue, I'm going to make sure that they're not shorted out together, shorted to each other. And that I've correctly 1, 2, that's fine. This one is 80. That one's 81. Cool. So I'm just going to fold over the number 80. Just so I can tell them apart later. Okay. You still need to put the Winamp window on this thing? Ah, it's because... Ooh. It's because the window capture... The window capture widget doesn't pick up, or is it just not on here at all? It's not on here at all, is it? I thought that it just hadn't like. So I had this bitch a little bit earlier actually. That the window capture X composite source in OBS on Linux, it doesn't have like a fuzzy matching thing for window titles. So if the window title changed from Audacious to Nectarine Demo Scene Radio Wave the Open Soul dash Audacious, it doesn't find it until you... This is X11 actually. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't do like fuzzy matching of window titles. So at the start of the stream I have to like go to the thing and then go to the drop down, and then once it's set, it follows the window around, but if the scene changes or whatever, it just doesn't detect it. It's stupid. I use the batteries on my GBA games again, but F it. Mood. Mood. I need this to be... I need this to be like that, but I need there to not be quite so much reflection. Alright, so... resistors. So this needs to be... these ones are 4.7K. I've got these ones which are 5.6, I think. Green. Yeah, green blue 5.6 instead of 4.7K. Green, blue, and 2 zeros. 5600. So I'm going from 4.7K to 5.6K. Not that much. And this one calls for 82 ohm resistors. I've only got 75s. Close enough. Close enough. Oh, oh God, stop doing that. There's probably an option to recompile the window to use a static title. It's the Linux way to fix things. It really fucking is, isn't it? That's a good point though, Coburn. Settings. Display active title bar. Appearance. Show pop-up information. It might be in there somewhere. There's a lot of advanced settings in Audacious. It's probably in there somewhere. So I'm going to get 2 of these and 2 of these and put them on here. We'll see how that goes. Have a look later. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. To get HDR working on Moonlight, I had to compile it myself because the package one's rather flat pack. Ah, yep, yep. You know, I'm not too like... I'm not too dissatisfied with like snaps. Snaps and app images seem to give me not much trouble, but Flatpak seems to give me a lot of trouble. And I don't understand what is so different about Flatpak that it has all of these problems that snaps and app images don't give me. Like, I know that like functionally they're more or less the same thing, but I don't. Doesn't support HP. Yeah. All right. Let's start assembling this. Flatpak used to have bugs which have... Oh, really? Stupid thing. I have to manually purge the cache directory? Ew. Nasty. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Okay, I think I know how I'm going to do it. Can I put this over here maybe? Yeah, that's better. Also, that's better. This one. That's not right. That one and that one. And then, oh no, they have to go back a bit, don't they? They have to go like that. So the other ones will have room. Like that. I usually get like a... I used to have a ring light above my workbench. I like to do something similar to that. The only problem with a ring light is that, like, if you have anything reflective here, it lights it up and puts like speck highlights all over it. Okay. I wonder if I could do this side of these ones. And then instead of just putting these ones like bend them over. Yeah. Let's do it. Makes it much easier. It makes it so much easier to create a solder bridge when there's like material there for it to glob onto. Cool. Going the extra mile, redoing the thermal paste on this client rig. It's caked? Oh no! Unacceptable. Okay, so we've got these 4 resistors. So these sides need to go to the 5 volts, which I can pick up from that fuse. These ones need to go to the connector, and the middle 2 need to go to the chip. Cool. Let's use some wire that is a bit more robust for the connections that don't need to be like super well, so that I don't have to use the wrapping wire when I don't absolutely have to. How are we going here? Still got some. Okay. Ah! Crystal Dream, yeah boy! Alright, so that's... That's enough. That's enough hold on that. That's fine. At least you can see what the... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so... Let's... This one tinned and attached. I figure what I'll do is I'll try and make this like a little hook. That. Okay, and then next one. Shit. This reminds me, I should fix my Immortal joystick. Seems like my cable got pinched into shorten. Ah, yeah, you should do that, man. You should totally do that. You should stream doing that. You should 100% stream doing that. Absolutely. We'll never get... Fair. Okay. Happy I streamed in my N64 RGB, but it did take me twice as long. Yeah, but it's twice as fun, obviously. Duh. I'm going to get some beefier wire so that I can stop dealing in wrapping wire. As perfect as it was for this connection down here, it's not fun to work with. I'll be back momentarily. Okay. I got my spool. So I've just thought of a problem. There's a fuse down in there. Thank you, Cobalt. There's a fuse down in there, and I need to get power from the downstream side of the fuse. It's down in there. I can't for the life of me figure out how to loosen the plastic thing. Have you tried brute force or fire? Exactly. Hello, sweetie pie. How you going? I wonder if I could just grab it from 5 volts. Oh, that wouldn't be safe, but it would be easy. No, we'll try and do it the right way. I'm okay. I've been doing my oh yeah, you're the Fallout one. How you going with it, babe? But as I age, I tend to arrive at that solution quicker. Fair play. I'm up to bags 7 and 8. There are 14. Wowee. Oh, well, we were. Let's cut the other end. Are we progressing along nicely then? That's good. Is it fun? Like, is it a fun build? Because I know some of them are like technically kind of boring and onerous to put together. I hope it's good fun. I mean, I hope you're having fun doing it. That's the main thing. She's taken shape. It's been pretty fun. The part. Oh, okay. Last part was awkward. Oh, that's no good. I'm glad it's coming together though. This is going to be awkward, but we're going to make it work. Would it be easier if I took the CPU cooler off? I should reapply the paste anyway, so let's do that. Now I've got a cable stuck in a fan on this rig. I'll just the ceiling fan, yeah. Wait. Oh. This cooler. The latch on these ones is super. Yep. That's too thick. Christ. No ceiling fan in this office. Probably for the best. I read online men get confusing at their peens stuck in. The thing is, you ain't wrong though. Knuckle close. Well, gee, that didn't have very much on there, did it? That's okay, we can clean that up when we put it back together. Okay. This is going to be difficult for you guys to see, I think, but... It's going to be difficult for everybody to see. It's, that leg there. I integrated heat spreader, yeah. The CPU is void? Ah, damn it. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh yeah. And it's not taking solder. Probably because it's a steel. Come on, you bastard. I can't solder to it because of the type of metal. Full circle. Yeah. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I have. I just can't. I can't solder onto that side, that metal. I think the leg of the. Wait. Ah. That's probably the side that goes to the power plane. No, it's not. Then I don't know why I can't solder to it. You can tell I have no idea what's going on. That's true. Sorry, I got a bit absorbed in it. Let me let me get back up to speed. For anyone who's joined since I started, these little guys. Let me put one of them on the mat here. This little component here. There's 3 of them up on this part of the circuit board here that are no good, so I had to replace them. But I don't have the little tiny ones, nor do I fancy finding, obtaining and installing the little tiny ones. So I made this little adapter board here, which is just the same little guys. You can't even see exactly. I can barely see it in real life. So I made this little board that has the same things on it, just bigger. And I have to wire them on. The problem that I'm having right now is that the spot that I need to wire it onto is not taking the solder. And I don't quite understand why. It might just be because I'm not getting it hot enough. So if you do a very quick CMOS battery swap, you don't lose settings. No, that's right. They have time. Motherboard says, do not eject the battery while on. Blah, 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 blah. The computer is supplying power while the system is on, so you can replace the battery at that point. Exactly, yeah, standby power. Use hot glue, 5-minute craft said it will work. Well, I mean, geez, I've got my hot glue gun ready to go. Let's give this another crack, and let's use the temperature boost button and see if I can get the solder to take. I should just use hot glue for everything. It's going to be difficult for you guys to see, I apologize. Okay. That got some on there. I don't know if it got... Make it into a hat. I would actually make it into a hat, but I don't know where any of my glue sticks are. So all I've got is what's in the gun right now. And I may need some of it for something. But that'll be a fun idea for a different time. I know, I know. I know. It's just, it's so awkward. I don't know how else to do it. Is that? Oh, yeah. It's attached. It's attached. It's attached. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to get some hot glue in there, but I don't think it's going to be possible. That's okay. So these need to go across here. Much easier. It's attached. Yattane. Hell yeah. That's both of them, I think. Oh. So I should be able to go from fuse to there into there. Beauty and farads ohms. We should get 5.5. 5.5. We're in business. And then this should be 75. 75. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You're gonna go get ready for bed. Alright, 3D Pie. No problemo. I will message you once I'm finished. If you haven't fallen asleep by the time I finished. It shouldn't be too much longer, I don't think. But we'll see. Love you. Mwah. Okay. Good night, sweetie pie. I love you too. Talk later. So at this point, we should be able actually to probe. I should be able to see if the symptoms have changed, basically. Okay. Oh, I need to put that heatsink back on. That was nearly a disaster. Pentium 3 without heatsink would probably just freeze. Actually, that's true. So I'll just rest this on here. Recommend a digital microscope. You've recommended it to me before, and I do want to get that one. We shall see. That should be all I need, actually. All right, here it goes. You might need to bend the bracket. Standard 370 cooler are too tight. Yeah, this one has. Yeah. I've done that. I've done that to this sample. It's not. Yeah. for that exact reason. Okay. They still... I know. Alright, so moment of truth then. Okay. That's normal. That's the... That beep is normal. That's complaining about the memory. So I think it's just... I need to deoxit that socket. Oh. Oh. No beeps. No beeps. No freaking beeps. I think it's freaking working so far. Let's turn it off. And let's get this attached. Ha ha ha. Yes. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So if I reset this now, we should see some activity. There we go. Activity. Activity. So, and that's like, that's 2 volts per division. So it's 2, 4.5 is 5. Am I using the scope to check the video signal? I am checking the keyboard signals, actually. So... trigger mode. Hang on, let me just... So... Yep, there we go. So, what I was seeing before was these signals were just like floating around between these two sort of levels. And there was lots of like other noise on it. But these are nice, like... I pan these across. And then reset it one more time. Oop. What's that? There we go. So those signals are the computer trying to initialize the keyboard. And if I reset it, yeah, it's trying to clock data out to the keyboard to like identify it. So, yeah, we didn't have that before. That was all, yeah, it was all ruined. And then this one will probably be not. Yeah. So this one is the same. It was like 1 or 2 volts. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, YouTube guys. I need better tools. This is all very experimental at the moment. Well done, Mr. Frankenstein. Thank you. Thank you. Is that a Discord chat? It's Twitch chat. I'm multi-streaming and I'm not doing a very good job. I'm very sorry, YouTube friends. But we did it. So the next thing is I just need to hook up the keyboard connector on the back and we should be back in business. So let's do that. Let's turn the power off. Senpai noticed us. Okay. Oh, that's hot. Oh boy. That's toasty. She definitely needs the fan. Definitely needs that fan. Whoa. It does indicate good thermal. It does. It does. It does. All right. So let's finish this off then. Let's get... No, you know what I need to do? I need to remember which one is clock and which one is data. That's okay. No big deal. I have the tools. So this one. 80. This one. 80. So, let's mark it. They're marked now, so that I remember which is which. And finally, finally, let's get a little bit more of our wire. Remember which pin is which. So that one. Is nothing. Oops. This one is data. And this one is clock. So I think we're just going to have wires that just come around the edge of the board, I think. I think there's room in the case. If they come through. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of room. There's a bit of room at the edge of the motherboard between the case. So, PC build stream tomorrow. I was actually thinking that I might assemble it like now. I've got time. I've got time. I've got the case. I've got everything else ready for it to go back into it. So I think, yeah, I'll test. I'll make sure that this works, and then I'll send it. You know. Alana has gone to bed, so no one tell him not to. We're all enablers. No one has told him... Yeah, that's right. No one to tell me not to. We're all enablers. You guys, you really are. You really, really are. this a little bit. There we go. Okay. Final salted connection at least. So this one is clock. Excited. Do it. I want to see it boot Windows. I was going to watch the new episode of my K-drama, but now I'm invested. I need to see Frankenstein's monster come to life. Yes. Well, don't worry. We're very nearly there. Alright. We're very, very nearly done. Come on. Shorten that a little bit. All right. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Even the music match is epic. For I was just thinking that. I was just thinking exactly that. Ow. Ah, my knee. Okay. That really hurt. Oh, that really fucking hurt, actually. Ah, good gravy. Okay. So, metal heat sink. Yeah. I should do it. I should do it. I should replace the... Just as a matter of course, you know. You're supposed to beat yourself up over it. Well, yeah. Down in the cave in my basement. Time to solder in that wire. Do it to him. Do it to him, cooked. This is a safe space, and we're not going to criticize one another about how we apply thermal paste. Everyone does it differently. We just have to accept that. It looks fine. You like to spread it. Yeah, I don't. I just figure like it's going to get the bejesus smushed out of it. So it probably doesn't matter too much. Especially for like this system, because it's like, you know, it's not like a 200 watt Threadripper or something, you know? You know what I mean? It sounds dirty. As long as it's not so much it squirts out the sides. I mean, you're right. You're right. You're right. I need a little... There we go. Okay. So glad we came up with better ways to do that. The new Threadripper CB, yeah. I mean, that's progress, right? It still is like mind-blowing to see it in numbers, though. Okay. I think time for a battery. Time to put some memory in. Oh. Some power. All right, now. Okay, okay. No. That's good. I guess the next thing to do is to plug in a graphics card. Beep-a-dip. Triple channel RAM. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. I was just sorting through my stuff. I was just sorting through some stuff. Just like yesterday or the day before yesterday. Triple channel RAM. This was a YouTube chatter was pointing out that one of the latest LTT videos was about the new Threadripper, and it has triple channel RAM. We have triple channel RAM. This is a first gen Core i7. So what is it? Z97, I think, is the chipset. It's a bit gunky, but yeah. X58, that's the one. And yeah, triple channel, it's DDR3, I think, triple channel DDR3. Yeah. A first gen i7, you had one too? Hell yeah. But yeah, I came across that while I was cleaning up. Well, cleaning up as much as organizing. And this one too, actually. So this is a Pentium 4 board with the 865 chipset with dual channel DDR, and this is like a game changer for Pentium 4. Because you didn't need to have RAM bus to match the Pentium 4's RAM bandwidth requirements. Yeah, they did, yeah. And so when RAM bus failed and they made Pentium 4s with like SDR RAM, their performance was terrible because SDR RAM was for like Pentium 2s and 3s. And then single channel DDR boards, and no one wanted RAM bus RAM, yeah, because it was fucked up. But single channel DDR boards were like not quite there. Dual channel DDR made the Pentium 4 like awesome. So I have two interesting like, you know, multi-channel DDR boards. Thank you for bringing that up. We got to have a show and tell moment. Then AMD Athlon 64 came out, and the Athlon 64 ate their lunch for real. Oh, here's something else interesting. Unless you can read it. Who wants to guess who this GPU is from? Can it? Yeah. It's a Matrox Parhelia. A 128 meg Matrox Parhelia. I want to put this in a build, but I'm not sure what. Who remembers Matrox? At the the company my dad used to work at, they bought like OEM systems from like Dell or HP or whoever, and then they put like multi-head cards in them for doing like CAD drafting. But they they took out the graphics cards that these computers shipped with, which just happened to be like 4 meg Matrox Millenniums. So under our desk in our study at home, my dad had this like plastic tub full of 4 meg Matrox Millennium single head PCI cards. So that's a fun thing. Anyhow, back to this. Let's power this one up. Let's use this. Should I go for it? 4 and 8 channel RAM, triple channel, and was the old Nehalem 15 years ago. Yeah. That's what we were just talking about actually. Apparently the new Threadripper uses triple channel DDR. So I brought out my old Nehalem X58 first gen Core i7 board with triple channel. Pentium 4. This is a Pentium 3 actually. It's a socket 370 board, and we had some of the little itty bitty surface mount guys die. So I made a bodge board out of like full size components because fuck that. The new Threadripper is quad channel and the Pro is 8 channel. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I haven't watched the video yet. Obsidian was just talking about it. 4 channel. Fuck me. Okay, so let's switch over to... Let's switch over to this. Power. Oh, that's a good start. Okay, that's a good start. You was dumb. Fair enough. Fancy VGA bars with the scrolling to yeah. I really like the LedTech one, or LedTech or LeadTech, whatever you call it. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, now moment of truth. If I connect a keyboard, is it going to spit the dummy? Well, it's... Huh. Okay. That's interesting. It's back. The problem is back. No. No. The thing is, though, that it stops when I take the keyboard out. So I wonder if I've just got something back to front. Yeah, only if the keyboard's attached now. Interesting. Okay. Let's get the O-scope back on there. I think checksum error. You know what? Maybe I have clock and data back to front. Maybe. You think it would show both the errors? They might be disabled by default. Possibly. But the other thing is though, that the signals on the oscilloscope are still going nice and like 0 to 5 volts. Like, so that problem's gone away. I just wonder if I have clock and data back to front. That's an easy fix. That's an easy fix. Always did back in the day? Yeah, I mean, this board has a couple of strange things about it, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah. I don't know, let's find out. Let's just do it. Why the fuck not? Okay. Let's just go for broke. The lights on the keyboard flashed. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Ah! Oh, fuck yeah. Whew. Oh my god, what a relief. What a relief. Ah, shit. Okay. Advanced chipset. It only seems to think that my RAM is 100 megahertz SD RAM, but it's 133. I don't know if I can change that. Doesn't matter. Let's ignore that for now. I can tune and swap RAM around later. Yeah. Cool. It fucking works. I got my motherboard back. The PS2 mouse port doesn't work, but that's fine. I have USB mice. Is it a bus speed thing? It might be. Our frequency voltage control. Memory frequency 133. Oh. Maybe that was just because the BIOS wasn't saved or something. Memory frequency 133. Alright, let's... You know what? Let's... July... 31st. 25... 23... 29... yeah, look, see, the default setting is halt on all but keyboard. So it doesn't show the keyboard error because it was ignoring it. How about that? Some show it, possibly, yeah. I mean, oh, there you go, memory clock 133. Yeah. Ah, fuck yeah. Yeah, it's a cool BIOS. It's a cool card. It's a LEDTech GeForce 2 GTS. It's a very cool card. I have my keyboard back. Normally it just shows and doesn't halt. Yeah, that sounds correct. Mycosis. That sounds correct. But like I said, this particular version of this BIOS has some other weird stuff, so it's fucking working. Can we see it again? Sure. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I am so excited that this works. Let's put it back together. Let's put it back together. The what? Last card I had with any VGA BIOS that rendered text was the 260. Yeah, I think you're right. On the box, oh, on the box art. Right, yeah. Alright. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Put this aside. Put this aside. I turned that off, didn't I? Yes. filled. AMD had the the ruby. Yeah, I remember that. It's cringy as hell. You can get waifu oh yeah. I can just all right. Here's one I prepared earlier. Okay, here we go. Why is it free? Look at that. Just like I bought one. This is now a PC building stream. Here we go. Once I know an animate section in the GPU, most of the cards are for black, non-RGB. You can switch it off. Unfortunately not. Yeah. That's true, that's true, that's true. Pentium 3 in a black case seems wrong. You know, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But you can only buy black cases until Silverstone releases the FLPO2. They already made the FLP01, which is like a beige desktop case, which is like baller as fuck. But the FLP02 is going to be a tower case with like an LED display on the front of it and everything, just like Mama used to make. It's going to be glorious. But it's probably also going to be like 500 bucks. A cinch. All right. E1, IDE2. P3 really wants to be in a brushed alum. Oh, that's true actually, yeah. Yeah, brushed aluminum or like, yeah, like piano black. Piano black was the vibe. That's right, yeah. Absolutely. Piano black. Fingerprint magnets. Power switch. Take this out for a second. Ah, I hate doing this. Reset switch, power switch. Power LED, plus minus. Hard drive LED, plus. Power LED. Power minus. Sorry if I'm missing chat.
Nectarine. 100% pure demo scene music.
Power switch.
Check nectarine.ojuice.net. Nectarine. 100% demo scene. Going to be a very, very big hit. Nectarine.ojuice.net.
Reset switch. Speaker. Ah. Alrighty. Cards. What's next? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just casually installing my SLI Voodoo 2s. Magnets. They make the screw stick to the screwdriver. Couldn't make the screwdriver stick to my hand. Right. Whew. Now let's boot her up. Keyboard. USB mouse. I need to get a longer cord for this. All right, here we go. Let's check some error. Maybe that battery was flat that I put in there. But you know what? Yeah, the battery was flat. That doesn't matter. Because guess what? This motherfucker is working. Battery voltage in PC? Oh, maybe. Who knows? Got a bunch of, yeah, I've got a shitload of batteries in a drawer downstairs. I just haven't brought them upstairs. Oh, I must have put the cards back in a different order. No. Oh no, maybe it's because the CMOS got reset, so the plug and play setup data got erased as well. It's probably fine. You have a Voodoo 3 to test? Yeah. I have one in my drawer over there, but it needs to be reballed because the it works okay for a little while, but then you start getting artifacting as it warms up. I think this is waiting. It was waiting for like DHCP or something. Windows gonna Windows, yeah. You're right. You're right, you're right, you're right. I'm so happy that this is fixed. Like you guys don't fully appreciate how upset I was when this stopped working. I think this is like, yeah, I think this is like it's waiting for a DHCP or something. Like it's not this slow when there's a network cable plugged in. Look at that. Detected the sound card. Detected the graphics card. Look at that. Oh, it's working. It's working really nicely. Fuck yeah. Judging from the victory that's mission accomplished, it is mission accomplished. I'm very, 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 very pleased. Very, very pleased. I was going to run Z-Snares, but it's almost midnight. I need to stop. What's going on then? So yeah, I think I need to stop there. Next time we'll fire up some old games. We'll fire up some demos. Maybe we'll fire up Z-Snares for DOS. Dog walking time? Hey, no problemo. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by, joining in the conversation, YouTube friends. The WinZip icon, right? Alright, so I'm going to figure out who I'm going to raid. This one's for you, Cloaked. No. No, it wasn't you. Who was it that was asking me about this one? I mean, this whole thing is for you, Cloaked. Just, you know, for being awesome. But someone was asking me about this benchmark in particular. Maybe it was one of the Amiga Retro guys at our meetup. I appreciate you. Fuck, this is cool. Alright. While this is running, let's go find somebody with smoother FPS than my 4060 running Cyberpunk. Yeah, boy. Soldering with a cat in your lap ain't easy. It ain't easy. Let's see who's doing stuff. Who's doing stuff? Dr. K is on, but we always raid Dr. K, because Dr. K is the only person left who's on at this hour. Let's have a look in the retro category. Oh, the dragon benchmark. Fuck yeah. That one's fucking cool. Casino. I only really recognize Desi in the retro category tonight. There's lots of people in the retro category. It's super cool to see. What about Marios? Who's playing Marios?
I just
Dufu,
like
Rafi.
it is built different.
Papa no.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Glad to see someone showing Luigi some love. Yeah. Well, they gave me a choice. Usually in a lot of hacks,
that's
you
what I
can't
could
play
do.
as Luigi.
I guess we will. I guess we will. Bedtime for you, nighty night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Let us. Yeah. Let's go raid Dr. Kadunk. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I had an amazing time tonight. I honestly was expecting this repair to go the way of all my other repairs. You know, it just sort of gets most of the way, but not quite. But that worked, and that's working so well. I'm really, really happy with that. Yeah, no problem. My pleasure. My pleasure. Very, very grateful for all the company that I've had tonight. Yeah, no, my gratitude is eternal. We are going to raid Dr. Kadunk. If you are... you're very welcome, Mycosis. Thank you for being here as well. Yeah, if you're on Twitch, join us in Dr. K's SMW shenanigans. And if you're on YouTube, keep an eye on the channel. Every 2 weeks, I don't stream a lot, but when I do, it's usually something chill and fun and cool. So yeah. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Toodles. Love your faces.